Welcome to Homely Chat class today. Today is actually approaching the end of January 2017. First month of this year gonna finish soon, right? How about the market performance of this month? Actually, is today's topic. Through the chart, actually, let's back to our chart system to see the chart. This is a KLCI. Actually, the charting you saw right now. Before we see the local index, I want to check the Dow Jones first, because the Dow Jones, as we know, is some kind of the financial flag, right? Actually, for Dow Jones, actually after around approaching over 1 month sideways, then actually last week still hit a new high, but as closed as the yesterday, actually closed a small doji here. Actually, the market also tell you some kind of the market balance areas right now. The momentum is even out right now. It's about the Dow Jones. Dow Jones has actually keep the strong momentum moving up, right? No sign to going down yet. From the middle long term, actually is still bullish, right? Even the economic is not very stable for the for the other countries, but the US still strong, and as a strong one, some kind of other aspect you will know that actually the market money still flow into the US market, Let's back to our local market. Actually, as we know, since the last day end of December, KLCI stepped into the strong momentum time period. Actually bullish already 1 month, already, and as the Friday, the half day trading closed as a negative. Show you from the 2 candle pattern, we know this is some kind of dark cloud, right? It's for the short term, of course, not good signal. But from the mid long term, as we know, KLCI already bullish 1 month already. You're gonna touch that. Actually, the KLCI already break the actually long-term resistance long time ago here. Since here, let's draw trend lines, connect this point, then we know KLCI break his long-term resistance. Actually from the trend line, you see right now actually is still very good signal, right? How to predict the future of the KLCI? I mean, you want to know what's going to happen in the next weeks or next few days, next few weeks, next few months, what's going to happen, right? Okay, still rely on our indicator. Go to the EXP, go to the trend expert, first one, click. This indicator, I think some of you familiar with this one, 3-part, right? The line, solid line here about the bearish and bullish, green line for bearish and purple line for bullish, and the turning point is here. The color change is the turning point, and the bar show you here. We call the Dow candlestick. It come from the Dow, the chart stock. From the chart stock, his series we made as the Dow candlestick. This is about represent the momentum, red for the up momentum and green for the down momentum, and the size of the body means the strong or weak of the momentum. Okay, since here I already show you 1 week ago, take video about this, because the down momentum gonna finish this, and here I start moving up. This is the daily base, 1 bar a day. Actually, as we know, since here the momentum getting stronger, and strong means the price will moving higher and higher, right? So if you want to know where the short correction point, you follow the red Dow candle, the red bar here. Once the candle shrinking a lot, red bar shrinking a lot, at that time is your short-term selling point. And confirm here the bottom line here, this line you saw here, purple line means bullish, still middle long term still bullish, but short term be careful. Once the dot candle, the red bar, become shorter or even turn green, actually is a short term careful point. Okay, this is about the index middle long term show you sunshine, right? Bright future. Let's check the individual shares performance. This is the monthly performance of the KLCI individual shares. I rank from the monthly, the top one. Actually, let's back to the last one, or this one. Actually, this is the last one, stronger index. So actually, totally we got from January we got 476 out of the 920 individual shares. The top one, just you saw right now, is Guangdong Flower, right? Monthly the up, is over 300%. How he make that? Actually, this is Guangdong Flower. We still remember this one. Actually, first day when he jumped, I already share this kind of information with members. First day this one jump 100%. You cheese or not cheese? I think most of the traders will not choose this kind of company because too crazy, right? One day can jump 100%. I will never think one day. I will never thought about within 1 year I can make 100%. Don't tell me about one day make 100% profit. That's kidding, some kind of kidding, right? Especially for for the fundamental investor, right? Because we take profit for fundamental, we take profit stable and slowly stable. Then yearly I can get 20% or even 30%. This kind of profit I think is the top one, right? But for technical, our profit target is not just this kind of target, because if you really invest in the share market, for us actually I prefer the make the big profit with reasonable time. How to define a reasonable time? I don't want to be like the the Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, of course, is a very successful person and is a great investor. Yeah, I confirm he is. But I don't want to be like Warren Buffett invest his strategy, because for me I got a small capital, right? My capital is not very big. If you use a small capital, put in one counter, hold, I think many years, maybe, I think not big profit, right? But for us, I'll make reasonable profit with reasonable time, right? But first step, you need to pick the good counter. Is very important. Let I show you how to pick the good counter. First day jump 100%, and the next day is 200%. 2 days. Remember, 2 days 300% already. After this kind of jump, of course he gonna meet his retracement. At 1 week retracement, then next week jump another 100%. Then sideways over 2 weeks 20% 1 day. So actually this is a very crazy one. And why this kind of shares can jump? Okay, come from the bottom window here. You will know the red bar for banker, right? I'll show you before every time. Red bar for banker for big player. Actually, we just follow big player. After that shrinking and banker is shrinking up again, the banker come back again, then hold a stable standard here. Banker currently, right? Next one, actually also show you a long time ago. It's pre-side. It's also oil company. The first one is belong to the consumer sector. This one is belong to the oil sector. Actually, this 2 days actually is crazy one. 2 days jump, the 70%. Why? Banker actually already in over 1 month ago, right? After that, bank getting higher and the price getting higher. After that is retracement right now. Currently, bank still inside. 25%, not very strong. We call the weak area for banker currently because it's below 25, right? But before that, it's very strong, right? How to actually this kind of shares, right? If the banker do not get out, actually still got a chance. But how to buy again? How to buy again in the combiner? First one, when the green to red again, when the green to red again, then it's a chance to buy. Very interesting thing. The top one gainer and the second gainer within the January, these two counters all belong to the PN17 counters. PN17 counters. Actually, it's very dangerous company, right? Very dangerous. But just this kind of, the dangerous one can take you the crazy profit. Actually, only kind of this kind of shares because it's dangerous. As we know, if you want to make big money, of course you need to take some kind of risk moment, right? balance. We call balance. You want big money? You need to take the big risk. We call it even. You know, if you want to make money safe, of course, it's small money. Small money, safe. Big money, dangerous. Which one choose? Actually, is also, I think, it's also a strategy for investing in the financial world. Also, I show you how to buy this kind of share, right? You can buy here, you can sell here. After that, you change your rate again. It's another chance. Actually, how to invest this kind of share through our indicator, the trend expert, and multi-color dragon here, right? Banker and retail. This is a brief introduction about how to handle this kind of shares. If you want to know more details about your counters, if you want to know more about our system, you can just call me. My phone number is still here. It's 012-269-3102. 012-269-3102. Thank you. That's for today's class. You can enjoy this video and learn some information from this